Welcome to your miracle moment. I'm Marcy Shimoff.
And I'm Dr. Sue Morter, and together we're the co-leaders of your Year of Miracles, where we teach thousands of women around the world how to live in the miracle zone, the place of synchronicities and flow, where you're creating the conditions in your life where miracles can occur.
And today's miracle moment is about leading your life with an open heart. Now, in our teaching, we teach in your Year of Miracles that we have 5 foundations for what we call living in the miracle zone. And one of these 5 foundations is to lead with an open heart. Leading with an open heart is lovingly practicing for gratitude and forgiveness and compassion and kindness. It's about giving and receiving in balance. When we look at the people who are really living miraculously, and think about it in your own life, you look at the people who are living the most miraculously. Do any of them have a closed heart? No, you cannot live a miraculous life with a closed heart. So really living open-heartedly is so important. Now, it doesn't mean that those people who are living in the miracle zone with an open heart, it doesn't mean that they don't have challenges in their life. It doesn't mean that everything is always going their way. It means that whatever happens to them, they're still coming from it with an open heart. And even if their heart is feeling sadness or feeling grief, they're allowing that to be there, but they're living with an open heart and not letting their experiences shut down their heart. And Dr. Sue, you know a whole lot about how to help people get grounded in their heart so that they can live with an open heart. So if you would share with us a tool to really build the circuitry for living with a more open heart, that would be great.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about the approach. It's about the come from. But that approach is easier if we're coming from an anchored place vibrationally in our own whole being, deep inside our core. We have to be grounded in the body, which grounds us to the earth. Our body allows us to filter so much energy in such a grounded way. It is truly amazing. So all you have to do is make the trip from your head to your heart, which can seemingly be a long trip for us sometimes, but it isn't that difficult, and go beneath our heart even and tether more deeply in our body. If we can breathe in the belly right now, we'll begin to actually activate this grounding. So when you're wanting to have an open heart, it's easier to do if you'll breathe down below the heart and anchor yourself or tether yourself lower in the body, because the energy is flowing through this place. And if we'll allow ourselves to anchor there, we'll have access to it. So when you're wanting to have an open heart and to be loving and kind and generous and caring, one of the most important things that you could possibly do instantly is to allow that to apply to you personally, and that you can be loving and kind and generous any moment, any day, any time. We have to be compassionate and caring with ourselves. You have to be compassionate and caring with you. You have to be forgiving with you. And when you do that, you're making your own life so much easier. You're opening it to this flow, and you're absolutely allowing this heart vibration to express. Being easier on yourself is exactly how this happens. And then we can, in turn, engage with others in an open-hearted fashion. Tough to find if we're not even feeling it for ourselves. So when we're grounded in the truth of who we are, we can feel this flow and exchange.
I love that, Sue. So one of the things that we do then, as you said, is that you ground in the body by breathing into the belly, and that allows us a greater access to have spaciousness and room to open up our heart, and even just to put our attention on moving our energy from our head down to our heart and then down to our belly. Yeah. So I want to just say one other thing about living with an open heart, and that is that people who truly live with an open heart are equally comfortable in receiving and in giving. Often what we find is that people are way more comfortable with one of those modes. And in the work that we've done, what we've seen is, I'd say that women very often are more comfortable in the giving mode. And they say, oh, I can't receive. But really, leading with an open heart means that you're able to both give and receive. So if you have any problem in giving, or if you have any problem in receiving, either case, we have an invitation to you over the next week. And that is to make that trip from that most important trip from our head down to our heart. As Dr. Seuss said, breathe in the belly to ground your life in your heart and see how your life feels when you're actually putting your attention on leading with an open heart. Just do it as an experiment. That's what I say. Use your own life as an experiment and see how it works. So we want to hear from you. How is it working for you? What are your experiences? Leave us some comments. And we certainly send you our love from our hearts. The heart, I believe, is the most treasured place there is on the planet.
Definitely, definitely. And in leading with that heart space means you're in this heart vibration before you take action, before you say something or do something, that you feel life feeling good in your body. When you have that as a reference point, everything that you do comes through in the vibrational frequency of love. You can be strong and smart and soft and clear all at the same time. You can be gentle and warm and be in your true power simultaneously. This is the point.
Great. So we're going to leave you with a wonderful quote today from Oprah, who said, "When you live with an open heart, unexpected joyful things happen." You know, I absolutely believe that. I know Dr. Sue absolutely believes that. So may we all live with an open heart. And our wish from our hearts to you is that you have lots of blessings, lots of unexpected, joyful things happening as a result of living with an open heart. Lots of love.
Absolutely. Much love, everyone.